Today on Drawbli,
we're looking at the art of Shin. So this artist is a mechanical concept artist.
Hard surface.
Yes, very specifically that, but blended incredibly with these amazing figures.
Yeah, I can see that. I can't wait to look at this because I've seen some of what's coming and I'm a big fan of the IP.
Yes, for sure. So obviously near and dear to our hearts is anything from the Mega Man universe.
I mean, I grew up playing Mega Man, so
I grew up playing Mega Man.
Oh, you did?
I did.
I didn't know that about you. Yeah, I think this character's name is Roll, if I remember correctly. But yeah, big fan.
One thing I really love about this is the mechanized hair. I mean, look at that blonde ponytail with the green bow behind her.
So cool.
That's so cool to me.
I love all the different techniques going on with the shading, where there's like this colorful purple like highlight line, and then the like half-tone dots in the shading, and yeah, it's just so cool.
Yeah, it's very cool, very subtle decisions that add up to this amazing work.
Whoa, this is crazy.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
I love that.
I have no idea what's happening here, but...
This is like their arm, and then they have like another mechanical arm on their back with like what looks like some kind of IV bag going into this big dragon head.
Yeah, it's like she's evolving into the dragon really fast, right away. I don't know. There's things are happening here. It's very cool.
I love this dragon's face though. He's very cool.
I know, his big nose. It's so awesome.
I love that. Oh my god, this is Miku. Nice.
Right?
Miku in the same style.
And
that's
again,
awesome.
with like the mechanized hair. That is the coolest thing to me. I feel like she's like speaker ports too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, that's so cool.
amazing.
I love the arms that are like sleeves as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and the hands. The
And
hands are crazy.
It looks like her staff is part microphone.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That makes sense.
That is super cool.
So incredible. I am so impressed by anybody who does hard surface. I always say that. Just there's so much exactitude to it.
I love some exactitude. Yeah, oh whoa, this is like a dress that's also mechanical.
I know, that's right. This is next level mechanical
solid wear.
Concepting.
That's super cool. Yeah.
Would you wear solid wear?
Oh, for sure.
I don't know. If it looks a little not movable. Also, it looks like she hinges like a Barbie.
yeah, maybe. Might be tough to move in.
Yeah.
But maybe it looks like she's mechanical, like her arms.
Oh yeah,
those
her
aren't
neck
sleeves.
Has maybe a joint.
Yeah, those aren't sleeves. Those are like their arms.
True. So this is fashion, but only for the mechanical people of this world.
The mechanical people.
And organics need not apply.
A finger gun cat, of course, a classic.
Love a finger gun. Very cute.
I really like examining the joints in more detail to see like how they went about hinging them, because designing joints is actually quite difficult.
To make them actually believable and functional.
Yeah.
Because if somebody who knows what they're talking about looks at your design, then you're going to be embarrassed if it wouldn't actually work in real life.
Yeah, it looks like most of the arms and legs are double joints. So it has like a double pivot in it.
Okay.
Old school toys would only have a single pivot point, but a lot of the newer stuff has double pivots, which give a lot more range of motion.
That's awesome.
I really like this cat though.
Me too. We gotta include a cat too.
Gotta include a cat. Whoa, these shoes. Oh my god.
Yes.
I want those.
Absolutely what drew me to this piece.
That's so cool.
I love they do like this was the year of the tiger.
I would 100% buy those.
I know, aren't they amazing? They're so amazing. And
Get
then
on
just
it,
looking
Nike.
at the rest of the figure, she's got like tiger elements woven in through these straps she's got. It's very cool. What a dynamic pose too. A dynamic
and the
pose.
Perspective.
Yeah, and the perspective's really interesting.
It's clearly meant to focus on the shoes.
Oh, for sure. But that sleeve that she's got too, that looks like that would have been really difficult to believably render.
Yeah, I think clothing in general is pretty hard, but yeah, their ability to take anatomical form and like really design it into something that's believably mechanical is so cool. And this helmet is so awesome.
I know, it just takes
that.
everything and just brings it up a notch and makes it that much more interesting and fun to look at.
This is actually pretty similar. Like they're clearly they've done like a lot of stuff for Mega Man. It looks like from what we've looked at thus far, like fan art or otherwise. But I see like a lot of similar design motifs. Like the hands are very similar to Mega Man Zero. This bat is super cool.
Even the bat is a bit mechanized,
Yeah.
which is so fun. Ninja baseball Batgirl, super cool.
Oh, this is I don't remember the character's name, but this one's from Mega Man Zero. It might be like another variation of Roll.
Oh, okay.
But,
it does say Roll on her skirt.
Oh yeah, okay, so yeah. It's always Roll.
Yeah.
Even though, maybe that pink-haired girl wasn't Roll earlier. I don't know.
It's been a long time.
It's been a while.
I remember Mega Man's name, but I remember seeing that pink-haired girl.
Do you know what Mega Man is called in Japan?
You've told me.
Rockman.
You've not told me. Okay.
Yeah, Rockman EXE.
That's funny. I did not know that. I
don't know why. I mean, maybe in the deep corners and recesses of my brain, I know why. The hair, again, being like almost spaceship-esque.
Yeah, I included this one again because I just am so blown away by the thoughtfulness of making the hair mechanized.
I love how it's kind of like hinting at the serratus muscles, which are these muscles that like grab onto your rib cage on the side.
Yeah.
They almost get mistaken for your ribs very often in muscular people. But yeah, that's really cool.
That's really cool. What a thoughtful piece to like have these mech pieces, and we see it in like the gastrocnemius here in the back of the calf a little bit. That same mechanization of existing muscle groups.
Yeah, and I don't know what's going on like with the hips, like that pocket piece. I'm sure that's just from the original design. Maybe they're like weapons or something.
Now,
this is from something, yeah?
Isn't it
Jacko
cool?
Buster? Or maybe it just looks similar to other things.
I don't know, but I like that it says anti-Halloween mayhem in the fine print.
It feels like Metabots. There's the main like Metabot character who like, I think he's like a beetle or something.
Yeah. I'm not as interested in straight up like Gundams or mech things like that, which is why mostly we've looked at girls.
It's gotta be a pretty girl that's also a mech.
Well, just because their hair is so cool. But this one I did think was super cool, like the design and the idea behind it. It looks like he's got like this spiky, almost caramel apple lollipop mace thing, which is awesome. And then the fact that his body is also a pumpkin.
Of course, yeah.
Of some kind.
Classic.
It's very cool.
Yeah. These are amazing. These are so fun. This one's like way more mechanical. I don't know. Yeah, I think this might be an original design.
I loved the connecting for this, gosh, I'm not up to date on my... Yeah, Morning Star.
I think that is a mace. I think a Morning Star is maybe the staff with the ball.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
Somebody who cares deeply will say it matters.
Someone who cares very deeply about the difference between a Morning Star and a mace.
Everything. And I'm not going to look it up. I refuse. I will look it up maybe later. But I do love the idea to connect the two with this glowing beam, which almost looks like... nerve tissue with like a myelin sheath and the segments. Yeah, I thought that was really, really cool.
This one feels more Gundam-esque to me, like a bit more...
A bit less person, like with a real face and...
Yeah, not just that though, but like it's got a lot more parts and pieces and paneling going on throughout the body. This is not mechanical.
Prey or death. It kind of is though. Look at the nun habit. Like, look at the habit. There's still a lot of like pieces put together here.
But more soft surface.
Less mechanical. I thought it was just a cool design, a cool idea to like kind of mechanize the nun habit. I don't know. I hadn't seen it before. It's probably been done a lot though. This one I really liked because I love the pixels coming out of the mech pumpkin.
Ooh, yeah. I also like the pumpkin face.
And the little
He's
holographic ghost is super cute. And look at the hat.
The hat is actually awesome.
Yes.
Ooh, and what's going on back here?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that on our first pass. Yeah, she's got a couple scary mechs behind her.
Yeah, her shoes are very cool as well. Yeah, this does look like it would be difficult to move in though.
Yeah, but if she's part mech herself, it doesn't matter.
I don't think she is. She looks like she's completely human.
No, she looks like her skin is made of latex, so who knows? I love the way the little hat is
my
balanced on her
God,
little
yeah.
neck horn. I thought that was so cute. She kind of has like this New Orleans voodoo vibe.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah, it almost looks like the same character between this one and they have the same ears. So different hairstyle.
Yeah.
So probably different character.
People can change their hair. This I just wanted to briefly point out because this artist, everything they do is a really cool mech thing. And these logos they've built are really interesting to me.
Yeah, I've seen this one, the Vanguard Vanquisher thing.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if that's like their personal IP or what, but
I don't know.
I've seen that on a lot of the images that we've looked at thus far.
Yeah, I'm very interested in design work of this kind because I'm not a designer at all, but I'm fascinated by it. To me, it's like that mystery because I haven't studied it. When I see it, I'm like, whoa, what is this magic? How have you done this? How is it symmetrical?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of really cool mechanical stuff going on here. A female version of Mega Man Zero.
Yeah,
I love this design. Like Mega Man Zero should have been the original Mega Man. I don't know. I'm sure Blue Mega Man came first, but I remember playing all the Mega Man Zero games growing up on Game Boy Advance, and they were so fun. Just the best.
I didn't play very many of them, and I don't remember which ones I did play, but I remember we played them a lot. And we would watch Mega Man on Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah. A friend of ours really liked that show growing up too. I love I love Mega Man Zero's design. It's so cool. He's got a sword, or she's got a sword in this case.
So this piece reminds me of that really popular video game character, Madame Dimitrescu or something.
Oh, yeah.
I'm butchering the name. What was she from?
She's from Resident Evil, I believe.
She's from Resident Evil? Okay, does this not look like a mechanized version of her?
I guess,
Doesn't it kind of look like it?
What it looks like to me is a spaceship that was like turned upright, you know, like an actual spaceship, and then just turned into a female character.
Yeah, I don't think the intent was to do a
Lady Dimitrescu
or whatever her name is, but it reads to me that way, which I think is very interesting, very funny. This is fun because this is a little process.
Ooh, yeah.
And it's not one of their mechs as a process, but I still think it's really cool to get to see how
the process.
They build up. I love the process too.
Yeah, their initial drawing is just like actually so good.
I know. They start off super strong, and that really emphasizes how important your foundations are for artists. Drawing is so important compared to everything else.
Yeah, I agree. It's really cool to see how they put some initial shading as well, and then the color on top of the shading.
Yeah.
Really unique workflow.
It is. It's a very unique workflow.
And if you would like a unique workflow, click that subscribe button down below.
And this is the part where we say
Goomba.